It's fitting for Arizona football's family weekend that our honorary captains are the Sprotte brothers, Jim and Scooter. We're so glad to have you guys back this weekend. What did it mean to get that phone call and to be asked to be this weekend's honorary captain for the both of you?
Well, actually, it's really special. Obviously, we both played Brandon Sanders. So he gave me that call. I think we talked about it maybe 2 or 3 months ago. And obviously, it was West Virginia was the family weekend. He wanted us to be captain. So really special to be here.
So you guys are both Arizona guys. You went to Blue Ridge High School, had extremely successful playing careers there. Was it a dream come true to come stay in state in Arizona and come play for the Wildcats?
Well, yeah, it was real special. I mean, I guess had an opportunity to go to a couple different places, but I opted for Wildcats, and happy I did.
Our mom was a U of A alum, so she grew up actually here, went to South Point, so that was part of that played a little bit of the role in it. But back then too, we were dynamic defense, obviously, with the Desert Swarm and stuff. So obviously that was one of the top places to be, so, coming out of high school, it's like, well, we're Wildcats. We're not Sun Devils. Yeah. So.
Easy decision, and you brought up Desert Swarm. That's something I wanted to ask you about, Jim. Before being drafted by Tennessee and going to play for the Bengals, you were a linebacker, you're starting linebacker with the Desert Swarm. What did you learn during that time with those guys that allowed you to go on and play in the NFL?
I was able to play with just some dynamic guys, Teddy, Chuck, Rob, Jim Hoffman, Chester Burnett, Chris McAllister. I mean, just really dynamic guys. And I guess it's more about the relationships. So I think back and just good relationships with some of those guys.
And then Scooter, you started off as a fullback here before transitioning to linebacker. How were you
I'd call it more a tailback, running back.
Tailback,
but,
okay.
Yeah, okay.
How were you able to make that transition in college and go on to captain the defense?
So I actually started as a linebacker at my high school before I was even a running back. So the defense I had played previously. Obviously, the coaching staff at the time knew that, and so and knew kind of what my skill set was. I didn't shy away from contact. I was going to come in like a missile, and so that pretty much helped, solidify going to that side of the ball.
And then final question for the both of you: from those seasons that overlap together, what's a favorite memory that you have playing with each other?
I'll take that because I think it was. His senior year, he was the MVP of the last bowl game that was in Tucson at the Insight.com. So it was pretty amazing to see your brother actually, get an MVP trophy on the field the last time that they step on that field. So for me, that would have been my favorite, part of seeing him obviously get that MVP trophy.
Yeah, that was. I haven't thought about that for a while. I think against A-State, just coming and winning. My senior year against A-State, that was good. And then your sophomore year against A-State, or your true freshman year rather.
True freshman.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I came in as running back at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Rich Dice had his big catch. If you guys all remember that catch, maybe not, but he gave the salute to the fans. We were at Arizona State.
Yeah.
I was a running back at the end of that game, so we helped drive it down to kick the winning field goal.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of memories that you guys can reminisce on, and hopefully those all come back today as you guys walk around these halls and watch this game later tonight. Thank you guys so much for your time, and bear down and go Cats!